Hey, guess what? I have not been doing my daily vlog down here because a lot of reasons. We're going to get into that. One, bunch of stuff, immigration, not knowing, like I have a bunch of shit going on with equity sales and transfer, a lot of legal stuff. But the bigger reason is, well, I'm a little gun shy on all posting stuff on the legal stuff, but good news is that's starting to sort itself out. So, but a big part of this too that I realized is that it's because then I have to be completely accountable to everything that I'm doing. And I'm figuring out so many things where I was like, I don't want to start sharing this because this journey with moving to the States and moving from corporate America into doing stuff I love. I know that was a journey that I wanted to share because I think this is one of the more valuable things. I know it's super valuable to me. Actually, that's why I want to share it, because hopefully this inspires people to do stuff that fulfills their life. But I've been a little slow on posting stuff. One, because I thought all the legal stuff till I get that sorted. But then I did go through like setting up AGORA. And then I realized that AGORA, after 4 or 5 months of work, getting it right to the line where literally had the building, contracts, ready to TIs, funding, everything lined up. I went at Christmas and I thought about it and I was like, something's not right. And I could feel it. And it was that I was going to end up with a job where I had a lot of responsibility to scale companies to do all this stuff. And I was focused on, again, making money, which we can make money doing a lot of things. And of course you want to make money. But my bigger thing for me was I don't want a job. I don't want to wake up and do things in my life ever. I want to reframe how I think. I don't want to do things ever that I don't want to do. And I want to make money doing that. I want to make money doing whatever it is I want to do every single day, every moment. I want to have kids, want to have a family, want to have all that, but I don't want to do anything I don't want to do. Makes me unhappy. It's a lot scarier to take on that proposition to think, okay, then I'm going to do that and I'm going to follow it, because you genuinely have to put yourself into it. With me, it's like cars and art and collaboration with people and making content. Like I like making content, but I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to film. And I'm not really shy about being on camera, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't have anything interesting enough to share, and I want to wait until, and I caught myself, I'm like, oh, I'm not sharing that I went through AGORA, I realized it wasn't the right thing, I'm switching to another building, I started BRICKS, that's the name of my company now, I'm locked in, it's art, it's cars, it's a private car club, it's all taking shape. But now BRICKS, I got another warehouse that I can't move into for 12 months. It's perfect, nice, big 100-year-old brick warehouse, but I can't move in for 12 months. So today, the guys who own it are great guys, going to be good partners of mine, I'm relatively sure. They got another one that's older, run down, and it's like, do you want to go in there? But it's like, I started thinking about it. I'm like, let me go see this thing. Maybe this is exactly the origin story that I need. And I really, the universe is not letting me go into that other building yet, because I must go into one where it's literally run down, built from the ground up, and start BRICKS all the way up to the private exotic car club with the art gallery in it, with all the studio, with all the shit, selling art, cars, all that. But I got to start in a place where I have to clean the garbage out of this old warehouse and temporarily be in there until I go to the other one, which is ready when I'll fill you guys in. But we're going to go look at that today. So here's my first daily vlog. Let's go. I'm going down right now, going down to the building to meet these guys. So this is like the rough part of what used to be, well, still is kind of the very industrial, rough part of downtown Salt Lake, which is what I love the most about this city. It's kind of why I picked this. Oh, that one. Okay. Okay, I gotta pull in here, 1 second. All right, with my boy George. George, introduce yourself. George loves being on camera.
A little bit.
He's made for it. Look at this beautiful guy.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I was just talking to George about, George is a property manager, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, property manager for the guys who own like all the brick warehouses downtown Salt Lake. So my plan is to go into a bigger brick warehouse to have all built out with the exotic cars, art studio, all this stuff, whole project. That building is under construction or the block is under construction for like 12 months. So it's either wait or find somewhere to get in and get started. And it looks like these other rough buildings, I was like, oh, these ones are probably a little too rough.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it more. I'm like, what I'm really trying to do is grow something from like bottom.
Really?
Like
Okay.
clean the trash up and show people like just
What you can
start with what you got,
Yeah.
and then what 12 months. It's crazy where you can get in 12 months.
Serious. Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
So anyway, this will be the epitome. This building literally has holes in the roof, no heat, no insulation, but you got a plan?
So we have a plan. We're actually doing some TI improvements right now.
Okay.
We're getting some bathrooms and things installed over here. Electrical upgrades have already been done. So we're just getting rolling on this. Hopefully you guys are interested.
I mean, are you guys gonna insulate and heat this?
We're definitely going to heat it. I'll ask more about the installation part, but we're definitely going to heat it.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it'll be warm in here.
It'll be warm. We'll have multiple heaters. It used to have heaters. We had them taken out, so we're going to put new ones in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
the bathrooms are going to go over there against that wall, next to the left of the garage door.
okay.
And yeah, we're going to have an actual community little lunchroom over there as well for tenants as well that we're building out.
All right. So is there other tenants in this or anything? Like you're just kind of like getting it roughed out to like figure out. Okay.
Right.
I mean, I didn't think you guys would be able to heat this like this, but secure, like so that people don't break in and then heat and then kind of wait to see what happens. Is that the idea?
Yeah, and we do have 24-hour security, so no issues around our property ever usually. So
Okay.
usually secure.
All right, let's go. We won't be able to do much like talking in here because it's loud. So it'll sound like shit, but I just want to. So like for me, actually, this is kind of sick. Like
When I showed you originally, I thought this or Miller would be perfect.
yeah,
And Wade, those three, I was like, if he's doing cars, these are
well yeah, this is easy for cars.
Right.
It's in the right neighborhood.
Right.
It's got like I could do all the art in here. You can mess it up and get paint around.
And you're in Kilby, you're in like the Granary District area.
Yeah.
It's all about the art. So
yeah.
we're trying to keep it here and bring more people like you guys into this area to get some foot traffic, to get them acclimated. We're just trying to do our best to do that. Get some people like you guys.
Bro, this is kind of sick now that I see you guys are putting work into it. When it was just like a chicken shed, I was like, I will freeze to death in there, and all my shit will get stolen.
No, it's going to be secure.
All right.
We are doing improvements at the front now.
This is actually pretty dope. All right, okay, so this is Wade, second building we're looking at here. Oh, my alarm's going off. So we looked at this already last time. Well, so we looked at this. So the one thing that's possible about this building is these car bays right here. We'll go take a look inside. Okay, so this is Wade. It's called the Wade building. These are massive buildings. I mean, this one's not even the biggest one. This is like a small one, but it's crazy in here. So the small part for me, yeah. The thing with these buildings, you got to have like the vision that these guys have is you got to look at these old buildings that are just run down and see it for the structure of the bones, like prior to rebuilding. It's almost like people that flip houses. They see these old shitty houses and they see the potential in the structure of the house and then what it can be if you build it out. And you really got to develop the eye to see this stuff, which I'm not sure if I'm all the way like good at it yet, but I think just my intuition tells me. So what I really like about this is actually this part here. Let me flip this around. So there's this part, which is like a big inside warehouse, but then you come through here and there's this part, which I actually really like. This is pretty sick. Natural light, enough for one bay. Like this might be where BRICKS starts, right here. There's the building that I want is a few blocks away, and that's, like I said, a year away, and it's sick for everything. But this might be exactly, if you're gonna humble up and not even take the whole building here, just this has elements, the rattiness, the griminess, but lots of natural light, 3 bay doors, and pretty much just the space that I would need and nothing else, to just start absolutely as small as you can, and in 12 months ramp it up to taking that 10, 20,000 square feet in the Miller building. Kind of love this. This is like, bro, this is, if you want to, I want to build something like the last company I did. I built it by raising money, having millions of dollars, managing all that money, scaling it up massive. Very hard to do, very hard. But I never owned the whole thing and never built it brick by brick. I never had to do all the accounting. I hired people. I never had to do I never had to clean the fucking place out because I had people, well, actually I did. I started in the back of an airport hangar, so that's not true. But this is like, this start in something like this would be zero investors, zero money up front, nothing, just get going, get making products, get making content, and then increase revenue, build the company, get it going, have a goal for 12 months to the big one. If you need to get an investor at that point, it's a pay in, pay out, so you don't have equity investors forever or something like that. I don't know why it's calling me to just do this from literally the ground up. There are fucking holes in this roof. Something is calling me and saying the literal abandoned holes in the roof.